everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff,
this shit going on YouTube, man. I'm streaming.
It's Griffin's Browns going up against Ryan's Falcons.
All my shit been on YouTube today, streaming.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis are on the call.
I gotta go back and look at it to see what I can get better at. See what I can make that defense click better at.
Georgia Dome here in downtown Atlanta.
All right, good.
Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Cleveland Browns and the Atlanta Falcons. They come out here in the eye. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And some room to roam now. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 19.
I like that.
And the Browns are going to have a first down.
I like that.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. And Barnage has it on the right side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Right.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the guns. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down.
I thought he was going to meet me in a hole.
2nd and 4.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Grady Jarrett with the tackle. The starters for the Cleveland Browns. And let's discuss the tight end, Gary Barnage. Sometimes he can get overlooked.
I love how he emerged in 2015. We had a scouting report on him that said he was a good blocker, a dependable receiver, but no stardom at all. Had a 1,000-yard season in 2015. No longer do we have those shackles on him at all. Gary Barnage can play.
He was looking for Terrell Pryor that time, and it brings up 4th down.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding 3rd and short, guarding the first down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
And Parkey's kick is good.
Take the field goal, nigga. I like that.
So our initial drive here this afternoon results
I like
in
that.
3. I'm not sure that was a statement necessarily, but getting points on the road never.
Come on, man. I know what you niggas like to do, man.
You had a crowd that was all fired up during pregame introductions, yet you're able to quiet them just a little bit by taking their early lead.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go, Flo. Let's put a pussy nigga in a play.
They come out here in the eye. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He completes Completes it to Julio Jones. It's a game.
Telling you niggas about that cover two shit, man. You niggas,
and the Falcons are going to
gonna start trying that shit against me.
Connection, Ryan to Jones, that this defense
cover two don't work.
has to key in on.
Certainly feels like they got the
Money, turn that down, baby.
one, doesn't it? And when those two get in sync,
call that shit up.
It just scares the heck out of defenses because he can hit Julio Jones in a short zone and he can take it the whole way.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
For so many years, I was convinced it was a myth, you know, because you always hear about the smaller running back. Well, he gets lost, you can't find him, and sometimes that's part of his genius. But it's true. You get behind big offensive linemen, the defensive line guy's trying to find him, trying to peek around people to see him, and he gets lost. But this guy gets lost in a good way for his offense, picking up big yardage.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And this is Gabriel on the catch. A good pickup there on 20 yards.
What you wanted, huh? You wanted that pick.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down. That's complete, right around the 8. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Partner, your thoughts on this D-line?
I love a unit that can control the run and get after the passer. This is an all-around terrific defensive front. Hard to move the ball against them on the ground, and then when you want to throw it, look out. Here they come after the quarterback.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the 1st down.
So they pick up the 1st down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Tevin Coleman, a 5-yard touchdown.
Big fucking hot, man.
The Falcons have taken the early lead.
This motherfucking steak's hot.
Through the uprights and good. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And as the Cleveland Browns come back out onto the field, they'll get going again on offense here in a second. But 1-15 this last year. And it's a franchise that since moving back to Cleveland in '99 has only been to the playoffs one time.
Hard to believe, right? Just 2 winning seasons in that time.
Yeah, only 2.
Well, but I think there's optimism to be had here in Cleveland. I think with the fans, it's tough for them to see it after another 1-15 season. But I think that they have a plan in place to move this franchise forward. Ownership, front office, head coach, all in lockstep together with a vision and a plan that they intend to execute.
On 1st down, Griffin gets it to Gordon. 11 yards on the pickup, and it'll give the Browns a 1st down. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. throwing now. Griffin on first down. He's
got
and no escaping this time as he'll go.
Come on, now, you can't take all that time now.
Great job defensively. I think he was.
You had it. If you would have went too long, you didn't know where to go.
Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now Griffin on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Definitely will take it.
Here's a look at the young Atlanta Falcons, although next year, obviously, everyone will be a year older. So rookies like Deion Jones, Keanu Neal, Devondre Campbell, an extra year, well, their only year, but a year under their belt now to get better.
They're just young and growing, aren't they? I mean, I expect their play to continue to accelerate and elevate. And think about the building blocks they had in front of them. Second-year guys in 2016 who had big years. Grady Jarrett, a monster in the Super Bowl, tied a sack record in that game against New England. And Vic Beasley led the NFL in sacks for the regular season with 15 and a half, and also had 6 forced fumbles.
So on fourth down, Britton Colquitt on to punt.
What it is, G?
Now this is fielded in the end zone.
Get through it. Get through it. Get through it. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
There he goes, right side. The 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Falcons.
Let's get it.
Taylor Gabriel taking it goal line to goal line, 100 yards.
100-yard kick return, punt return, man.
Quick strike ability.
100-yard punt return unleashed.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And a fair catch.
I know I had to say that video clip.
And the Browns offense back out there ready to take over. And down on the scoreboard.
Man, 14-3, man. Cuz gonna have to show me what he working with. Told this man it's thick hot right now.
They know the score. They know
Hold
the
him, man.
situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat
Told him,
this
man,
drive.
it's thick hot.
Big time.
Now Griffin on first down. That's complete. It's Gordon. They find some
Okay, he
open
just
field
stole.
here. There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Josh Gordon, 75 yards.
Okay.
And the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly.
You gonna make a fuck up read one time. I don't blitz every time. Sometimes I just show the blitz.
About being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. Took him less time than that to get to top speed and complete that play.
That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And the recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
What?
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Not too many things
all the things you picked
this magnitude, but I
you
think
put in
it's
one.
safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
And he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Offense still needing 10 yards, second down. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Second and 10 now, Ryan. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And got his man complete. And he's taken down.
If you gonna rely on a hit stick, G, you might well forget it, G. Get out that puss ass cover 2. Get out that puss ass cover 2.
But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to go up top. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A gain of 32 that time. And I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, You do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that when both sides have a chance to get it. The receiver or the guy covering him. But I think the odds actually are in favor of the offense. They can see the ball coming oftentimes before the defender can get his head around. So I think that really goes to like 70-30, and they should be able to go up and get it most of the time.
And he got it there.
Can you turn AC on, baby?
Second down here after the incomplete pass. Throwing again, Ryan. Being chased out left. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Well, playmaker, what you want me to do, G?
This opening quarter. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
He was in the screen. I was looking at him. What you talking about?
Over the middle, got the 6 though.
Yeah, he seems like the type of
How you think I went to him?
Don't touch the stove because it might be hot.
Come on, man. I playmaker that player, and I threw it right to that dude. You was on the linebacker. You was following me. So I knew he was going to be open, G. Come on, man. My controller hot.
Long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board or in your playbook, one-play drive is exactly what you want on offense.
Broken play.
What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
Thank you.
He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
It's about to get out of hand, Andy.
Shot at the 32-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head
back. About to get out of hand,
Andy. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches.
Still watching?
Protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Let's go back down.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Second and 10. It's Ryan again.
Too deep.
You're
too deep.
18 yards to gain for number 18.
It ain't the game, it's the coverage, cuz.
Alongside Charles Davis,
it's the coverage,
it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here
the coverage.
For the first down.
It's that trash-ass coverage, G.
In the red zone this time. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. Here's Ryan to throw. This will be caught at about the 3.
Brandon, I think Mohamed Sanu had a nice career while he was in Cincinnati, but he really elevated 2016 in Atlanta. The most catches for himself in a single season.
59 of them, 4 touchdowns. Really nice compliment to Julio Jones, and he was a nice compliment in Cincinnati. I don't want to say he's not a number 1 receiver, but he plays that number 2 slot well, doesn't he?
He does, and I think it's because of his versatility. He can play in the slot. He can play out wide. They can use him as a wildcat quarterback. He has thrown passes in the NFL. In fact, going back to his days at Rutgers, I think he threw 18 passes while he was at Rutgers, so you never know what you're going to get when Mohamed Sanu has his hands on the football.
And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And here are the Browns now as the offense comes back out onto the field. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do. You're
going to have to show me what you're working with, cuz.
1-play drive where you throw an interception. A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Griffin.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first
That's what I like. That's what I like. That's what the fuck I like.
Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third.
This that vertical shit, huh?
On third down, Griffin. And this is brought in.
He held on to that hole.
And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49.
He'll drop an easy pass, but hold on to a difficult shit.
Everything about that play was beautiful. A great corner route where the receiver worked the defensive back inside and then broke back to the outside to the corner. But how about the throw by the quarterback? Anticipation on the break from inside to outside. He threw the football as the receiver turned around. The ball greeted him.
No gain on the
play.
Back on
there. It'll
be second down.
While there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches' identity is
trying to do the same
taking
thing.
it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, for the identity map to go out the window. They've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
He's got a man. It's Corey Coleman. And he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
I got loyalty,
got royalty. Glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
To throw is RG3. He sets to fire deep.
Ooh.
This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Corey Coleman, 37 yards. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit.
Yeah, that man, the animation
this is
cat.
off the left upright, but he banks it through. How about that one? Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
This time, Ryan will throw. The left side completion to Jones. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. And 3 full yards here for the offense to get on third down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Ryan. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. That incompletion, Charles, gives me a chance to put you on the clock real quick. NFC teams last year that did not make the playoffs that might make a push this coming year.
Well, 3 that come to mind right away that we thought were going to be in 2016. Minnesota, remember the start they got off to before that didn't work out so well for them. Arizona, we thought they were a lock to be in the playoffs. In fact, many of us called them Super Bowl contenders. And Carolina, the defending NFC champs going into last season, they didn't make it. So I think that all 3 could return to former glory. I'm going to give you one way off the pace here. You ready?
Let's go.
The Los Angeles Rams. They get the young quarterback going, and that defense continues to live up to expectations. They could make a real strong push in the West.
They've got the D, you're right. They just need the O. 1st and 10. It's Ryan surveying the field. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. 2nd and 10 now. Ryan connects with Sanu right side. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Finding Gabriel complete. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. And they're on 3rd and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back in that situation, you're handed it to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitched it to your tailback. Now you spread the field, and you have your choices of where to throw it and complete it for a 1st down.
Now Ryan. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a gain of 14 there. And that leads to an Atlanta 1st down. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down. That is caught. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the 1st half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what deep.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Matt Ryan with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Falcons will extend their lead. And he puts it through. Yeah, after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now the Browns offense trots back onto the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
They go to Johnson again.
Good.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw is RG3.
Oh, man.
And it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. Good drive last time. Really
Go ahead, 21 million nigga,
passing
man.
the football. Do you
Go ahead,
maybe
21 million
mix it
nigga,
up,
man.
now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
CD, wanted to get your thoughts just on the landscape of the offseason for each of these teams. Super Bowl in the rearview mirror, but so much going on. People look at the draft a lot, but there's a lot more that goes into the offseason for these front offices, is there not?
It certainly is, and even before we get to the draft, you start with the combine, that's held in Indianapolis every year, and you have about 350 of the top prospects coming together to get their physicals and interviews and on-field performance, and all that will get evaluated along with their game tape. And then you've got the free agents, all right? That starts, I believe, in early March, where now the free agents can start moving around to different teams. So your team's starting to take a little bit of shape there, free agency, because then the draft's coming up. You're trying to put your team together with new draft picks, have everyone start to move in one direction, and then you have the OTAs and mini camps. We get to see them on the field for the first time, and we start to get a better idea of how these teams are going to look when the fall begins.
So on 4th down, the Falcons will call on Matt Bosher to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the ball.
Come on, Neil. Come on, Neil.
And how about what Neil did this year on a 1-15 team? 77 catches, over 1,000 yards, and we saw what an athlete he can be. We saw that in college, but man, he can do a lot.
And now he wants to be a wide receiver, and I think that's where the difference was, because you mentioned him being an athlete. He still wanted to be a quarterback, so he's resistant to making the move out wide. And now that he's doing it and doing it on a regular basis, I think this is the baseline of numbers we can come to expect.
What the fuck?
And that one was knocked away, and I think the defenders are going to be a little upset with themselves. They made the play on the football, but that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. Thought he had someone open. He really wasn't. Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver that no matter what, I'm going to throw it to him. And that was a play made by the defense, and it could have been a bigger one.
And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Tremendous field position there, and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
On 3rd down, Griffin. He's going to take another shot here. So they took a shot there on 3rd down. Couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks. Say, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot